the world is full of stories. Stories of bravery, stories of love, and stories that chill us to the bone. These are the stories of haunted legends, whispers from the past that speak of restless spirits and eerie encounters. They lurk in the shadows of grand castles, and on lonely stretches of road, their presence a chilling reminder of unfinished business and lingering pain. Why do these stories endure, passed down through generations? Perhaps it is the thrill of fear, the delicious shiver down our spines as we listen. Or maybe it is something deeper, a glimpse into a world beyond our understanding, where the veil between the living and the dead grows thin. Join us now as we journey into the heart of these tales, unveiling the legends of haunt ghosts. We will meet the spirits trapped between worlds, hear the echoes of their anguish, and discover why their stories continue to fascinate and frighten us centuries later. Across the Americas, the chilling wail of La Llorona, the weeping woman, haunts the night. Her story is a tragic one, a tale of love, betrayal, and unimaginable loss that has transcended cultures and centuries. Legend tells of a beautiful woman named Maria who fell deeply in love with a wealthy Spaniard. Blinded by passion, he wed Maria and fathered their 2 children. But over time, the Spaniard's love waned. He abandoned Maria, seeking solace in his former life of luxury. Driven to madness by grief and despair, Maria roamed the streets, clutching her children. In a moment of unimaginable horror, she drowned them in the river, their innocent cries swallowed by the rushing water. Instantly, the gravity of her actions washed over her. She cried out for her children, her mournful cries echoing through the night. Today, La Llorona is said to wander waterways, her white gown billowing, her cries a chilling lament for her lost children. Those who claim to have seen her speak of a horrifying spectre, her face a mask of despair, forever searching for the children she murdered. The Tower of London, steeped in history and soaked in blood, is a place where the past whispers through the stones. It is here that the tragic figure of Anne Boleyn, once Queen of England, is said to wander, her spirit unable to find peace. Anne's story is one of ambition, love, and ultimately betrayal. She became the second wife of King Henry VIII, captivating him with her wit and charm. But their happiness was short-lived. When Anne failed to produce a male heir, the king, driven by his desire for a son, accused her of adultery and treason. On a cold May morning in 1536, Anne met her fate on the executioner's block within the Tower walls. Her execution was swift, but her spirit, it seems, refused to depart. Over the years, there have been numerous reports of Anne's ghost within the tower. Some have reported seeing a forlorn figure dressed in a white gown, her long dark hair cascading down her back, gliding through the corridors where she once held court. Others have spoken of a chilling feeling, a sudden drop in temperature, and an overwhelming sense of sadness in the areas where Anne is said to appear. The Vanishing Hitchhiker, a phantom ride on a lonely road. Across countless cultures, the legend of the Vanishing Hitchhiker persists, a chilling tale of a ghostly figure seeking a ride home from unsuspecting motorists. These stories often take place on desolate stretches of road, where the line between reality and the supernatural blurs under the cover of darkness. One of the most famous variations of this tale originates in the United States, where the story of Resurrection Mary has haunted Chicago roadways for decades. Legend tells of a young woman named Mary who, dressed in her finest attire, left a dance hall one evening. Walking along the dark road, she was struck by a hit-and-run driver who sped away, leaving her for dead. Distraught by her untimely demise, Mary's spirit is said to roam the road she once traveled, seeking a ride home. Over the years, countless motorists have reported encountering a young woman matching Mary's description. She flags them down, often shivering and asking for a ride to a nearby cemetery. Once inside the vehicle, she vanishes into thin air, leaving behind only the echo of her presence and a chilling tale to tell. Fact, fiction, or the ethereal realm? Are these hauntings real evidence of spirits unable to find peace, or are they simply the products of overactive imaginations, fueled by darkness and folklore? The answer, like the ghosts themselves, remains elusive. Skeptics argue that these stories are nothing more than folklore, embellished over time and fueled by a desire to explain the unexplainable. They point to natural phenomena, tricks of the light, and the power of suggestion as possible explanations for these eerie encounters. However, for those who believe these stories are more than just spooky tales, they are glimpses into a realm beyond our understanding, where the spirits of the departed linger, their presence felt through cold spots, unexplained noises, and fleeting apparitions. Haunted by history, the persistence of belief, the enduring appeal of ghost stories, whether rooted in fact or fiction, speaks to something profound within the human psyche. They remind us of the mysteries that lie beyond our understanding, of the thin veil that separates the living from the dead. The historical settings of these legends only add to their allure. Places like the Tower of London, where tragedy and turmoil unfolded over centuries, become more than just historical landmarks. They transform into repositories of collective memory, where the echoes of the past resonate in the present. The lore surrounding these locations, passed down through generations, weaves a tapestry of fact and fiction, making it difficult to separate truth from legend. The eyewitness accounts, whether whispered around campfires or documented in historical texts, add a layer of authenticity to these tales. These personal experiences, often imbued with genuine fear and wonder, serve to reinforce the belief that something extraordinary, something beyond our comprehension, is at play. The enduring allure of ghostly tales. As the sun sets and shadows lengthen, we find ourselves drawn to the flickering flames of a campfire, eager to hear these chilling tales once more. The enduring allure of ghost stories lies in their ability to tap into our deepest fears and fascinations, reminding us that we are but a small part of a much larger and more mysterious universe. Whether we believe in ghosts or dismiss them as mere folklore, there is no denying the power they hold over our imaginations. These tales of hauntings passed down through